Lesson 49 is solving two-step word problems. Some key questions. Do you know how to simplify the mixed measures that we did a couple of lessons ago? Do you know how to illustrate and solve the fractional problems that we did a few lessons ago? If you can, all of those things apply to this lesson. Another key question is, can you find missing numbers in a story problem? Do you know that there are numbers missing? Do you know how to use that information, if you can find it, for the next step? That's what we're going to be kind of focusing on today. So the first problem that we have is one of our examples in the lesson. Says Huang is 5 years older than Robert. Robert is 3 years older than Sally. If Sally is 15 years old, how old is Huang? Okay, so there's actually two larger, smaller difference problem stories put together. If you remember this a few lessons ago, we did these pictures. If we know Sally is 15 years old and the difference between her age and Robert's age is 3 years, we can see that that difference is 18. So Robert is 18 years old. So if we know Robert is 18 years old, then we can add 18 and 5 to see that Huang is 23 years old. Some of you guys might have been able to see, oh, well, let's add these two together. 5 plus 3 is 8, and just add that to 15. You would have gotten the exact same thing. So, but again, that's two steps. It's just a different avenue, a different pathway to get that answer. If you don't want to draw the picture, then you could do an equation and plug things into the equation and solve it that way. But again, just be able to evaluate what is the question actually asking me and what are the steps that I can take to get there. So let's try another problem. This problem says the bus could carry 80 students. The 32 students from room 8 and the 29 students from room 12 got on the bus. How many more students can the bus carry? The goal is to find how many more students would fit. So the first step is to find how many students are already on the bus. So we know that the bus can carry 80 students. Okay? We want to know how many are left from that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to subtract the sum of the kids already on the bus. This is how you would do it with an equation. So we have 32 kids from room 8 plus the 29 kids from room 12. Okay? So we have to add those two up, and then we're going to subtract from 80 to figure out how many more kids can fit on the bus. So, how many more? Let's actually write the word more. Can fit. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and add these. 9, 10, 11. Can't put 11 in the ones place, so I'm going to have to regroup those 10s into one 10. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have 61 kids on the bus already. Bring down the 80 that I'm going to be subtracting that from. I know that 80 minus 60 is 20. So 80 minus 61 is 19. So 19 kids can fit on the bus. And that's how you can use an equation for that. And that's an easy way to go about it if you can follow the process of what the question is actually asking you to do. Let's try one more before we close out today. Maria Bella collected 37 aluminum cans for school, and her brother collected 21. They decided to divide the cans evenly, so they put the cans into one big pile and then made 2 equal piles. How many cans were in each pile? Goal: find how many cans are in each pile. First step is find how many cans there are in all. So we have Maria Bella collecting 37 cans and her brother collecting 21. So let's find how many cans in all. So we have 37. Let me use a different color. So 37 from Maria Bella and 21 from her brother. They decided to divide the cans evenly, so they put the cans in one big pile and made 2 equal piles. So they're dividing it into 2 even groups. So that is what the equation would look like for this particular problem. So I want you to see if you can find the answer. I'll give you a hint. It is less than 30 cans each.